What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the channel. We got a special battle report for you featuring the new Tyranids. Ben's quaking in his boots.
I've already lost once to him.
Yeah, so this is a brand new codex I'm getting used to, so I might miss a couple things. So bear with me. But I've been studying and reading, and I got my little helper lookup tabs in there. So
Like the librarian. Shouldn't you be playing Space Marines?
yeah, right. So let's look at the battlefield. So we got a desert world for our game today, and we're gonna be playing the new Tempest of War matched play mission pack. We played this last time in our test game with the new codex, and we really loved it. And I think I don't know about you, I'm pretty much okay with playing this exclusively for match play.
Yeah, I thought it brought a new breath to the game. Just the option of switching out secondaries, and then once you score them, you can no longer get them. So it kind of makes you have to bring a well-rounded army that has to be kind of versatile and doing a little bit of everything.
Exactly. Yeah, I love not having to like strategize and mull over all the secondaries. Like, oh, which ones am I gonna pick for this
Absolutely.
game? So it kind of just streamlines that whole process, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love the randomness.
For sure.
It's like the best of both worlds between the open war mission pack and the good things about match play. So I'm a huge fan.
And I always love a twist.
Exactly.
All right. Over on the opposition side, as always, an unpainted Death Guard army. For this 1,000 point army, I decided to again bring a very, kind of a flexible army in order to perform actions as well as to stand on objectives, so that I might be able to score some more points, but mostly thinking about the secondaries. Over here for our heavies right here, we have a Plague Burst Crawler, just normal outfit. I had some extra points, so I decided to put one more of the Death Shroud Terminators in, so I got a group of 4 over there. First time playing Lord of Contagion. As most people on this channel probably know, I'm a big Lord of Virulence fan, but I wanted to give this guy a try out because I haven't played him as much. He will have the Hulking Physique Warlord trait on it, so on a 1 to 3 pretty much have a transhuman, so I'm hoping to flex on that a little bit with some of the Tyranid monsters. Over here, Blight Lord Terminators, just standard outfit, Combi Bolters and the Demonic Axes, and then we have 2 outfits of just the standard 7-man units of the Plague Marines, just Combi Bolters and Plague Knives. I will be playing as the Mortarian Anvil faction, hopefully trying to flex on using that Warp Insect Hive in order to get more hit rolls. Also, the Blight Lord Terminators will have the Plague Skull of Galitha. Everybody remind me, if I don't use it, yell at me in the comments, because I never use it.
And for the Tyranids, we have a battalion? I think it's a battalion, yes. It's
Yep.
the one above Combat Patrol.
Absolutely.
Yep. We have a battalion, 1,000 points for Tyranids. I'm doing a Hive Fleet Behemoth, or Behemoth, if you're British. That's what they seem to say. So leading my force, I have a Hive Tyrant with a Warlord trait, Direct Guidance, which lets me add 1 to attack hit rolls for a core unit, and I select that in the command phase. And I gave him the Relic, which is the Reaper of Oblirax. So any successful wound roll in melee scores a mortal wound in addition, and enemy models cannot use any sort of ignore damage rules when fighting him. So that'll be kind of fun. And then we got a Neurothrope for some extra psychic power. And then in the troop slot, we have 2 units of Tyranid Warriors, one with Sliding Talons and one with dual Bone Swords. What you see is what you get on them. And then I also have a 20-man squad of Hormagaunts. Some of them do have adrenal glands and toxin sacs, but they don't have them in this list. They're just modeled that way. Following in the elite slot, I busted out the Horus Specs. He's quite playable in the new codex, and I can't wait to give him a try. I did give him an upgrade, the adaptive physiology. So he has, it's called Dermic Symbiosis, and that gives him a 4+ invulnerable save. so that'll come in handy. And then the heavy support slot, I have a Carnifex with the chitin thorns, and it's got tusks and a bone mace, 2 scything talons, and 2 crushing claws. So he's going to be pretty devastating on the charge. And then, of course, I could not resist in the fast attack slot. I brought the new Parasite of Mortex. He's kind of a nuisance. So I'm looking forward to using him and kind of boosting my synaptic range, as well as dropping some of those parasite bugs that make them itch. So the theme of this army was to kind of bring out a lot of the stuff that I didn't really play much in 8th edition, such as the Walking Hive Tyrant and the Carnifex, as well as even the Hormagaunts, and especially the Haruspex. As cool as he is, he just wasn't that good compared to others, but they've all gotten a boost in this codex, and I'm super excited to use these guys. So yeah, let's draw our mission and figure out deployment and first turn and all that good stuff. All right, we got our missions for Tempest of War. We'll start with is this the objective? Or is this is a special rule? We'll start with the objective. Vital Ground is the primary mission. All right, so we got our standard. If you have the 1 in your deployment zone, it's 3 victory points. 1 in no man's land, it's 4 victory points, 1 or more. And if you have 1 in your enemies, it's 5 victory points. So we're going to be going at each other. In the 5th battle round, player's turn scores victory points at the end of the command phase as described, and then the player who goes second scores at the end of their turn. So they have a chance to win. And then in every battle round, each player scores 1 victory point for each enemy unit that was destroyed during that battle round, to a maximum of 3. So we'll have to make sure we remember that one. And the mission special rule is sweep and clear. So if a player controls an objective marker at the end of their command phase, and 1 or more of the units in the army are within range of that objective marker, have the objective secured ability, then that objective marker remains under the control even if no models are within range of it. All right, so basically you capture and you hold it if you have objective secure until it's taken from you. And our deployment, what's it going to be? Ooh, we got corners. Alrighty. So now we're going to place our objective markers and then roll for attacker or defender and get this party started. All right, we are all done with deployment. So our objective markers, we had to place 2 in no man's land. So here we've got our deployment zones over here and over here. We have Ben placed 1 marker in this deployment zone, and I placed 1 back here. And then we got the 2 in no man's land. So we got 1 over here and 1 over here. And now, so remember, OBSEC units control the objective marker even if they move off of it. So that's going to help us out, I think, or help me out at least in this one, because I have this one way back here, and that's worth more points for Ben. And this one's pretty close, so I think I'll have a good chance of scoring it, hopefully. All right, so now we're going to move on to determining first turn.
That's right.
I got my new Tyranid dice. So excited.
I hear they roll pretty high, or is that the Gene Stealer call?
They both do. They both roll pretty good.
Good luck.
Watch, I'll roll 1. Yes! Look at that.
That's a 1, right?
That's a 6. That's a 6, baby. All right, looks like Tyranids are going first. All right, my command phase, I drew my secondaries. So I got overwhelming firepower. So I basically have to keep a kill tally for ranged attacks on enemy units destroyed, and on 2, I score 5 points. Grind them down. I keep a kill tally for each unit destroyed, and at the end of the battle, if I have more... I'm sorry, at the end of my opponent's next turn, so at the end of the battle round, I will score that one. And then defend strongholds. Basically, I have to hold this marker until the end of Ben's turn, which I think will be a gimme.
I'm never getting there.
Yeah. I did spend 1 command point to burn Battlefield Supremacy. I had to control 3 objective markers. I didn't think that was going to happen. So going into my command phase, I gained a point. I spent the point for the new orders. So going on to my Synaptic Imperative ability, I'm going to use the Tyranid Warriors ability to allow 6 to score an additional hit on my Carnifex. And then other command phase abilities. I'm going to use the Neurothrope's ability on the Hive Tyrant to let him roll an additional dice in the Psychic test. And then I'm going to use the Hive Tyrant's ability on the Hormagaunts to allow them to reroll 1s to hit in the fight phase. And I think that's all my Synaptic or command phase abilities. If I missed something, oh well. So now we're going to move on to the movement phase. All right, end of my movement phase. I moved up my warriors over here. I moved up the Carnifex. I advanced the Horospex with a roll of 2, and I advanced my Neurothrope with a roll of 5. Moved the Hive Tyrant over here, moved the warriors over here, and I snagged this objective with the Parasite, and scuttled up my Hormagaunts, getting ready to leap and pounce. So now we're going to go on to the Psychic phase. All right, so starting off my Psychic phase, the Hive Tyrant. I get to roll 3 dice because of the Neurothrope's ability. He's going to cast Onslaught on the Horospex, which will let him charge after advancing. And that will go off.
On 6.
On a 6, yes. I think it's discard the lowest. Hang on, let me look up that. All right, so I will have to command point reroll this Psychic test because I really need this one to go off. All right, so we'll discard this one. So we got an 8. Ben, deny?
I don't have any denies.
Ooh, that sucks. All right, well, he has Onslaught, so he can charge this turn, which is amazing. All right, now the next one, we're going to cast the Horror. That's 24 inches. He's in line of sight, so he's going to cast that on that unit of Plague Marines there. And this one will go off on a 5. All right, easily. All right, cool. The Neurothrope, we're going to cast Catalyst on the Hormagaunts. Goes off on a 5. Got it. And then we'll do... What's his other ability? Paroxysm. Can he see? I don't think he can see that unit of Plague Marines over there. So he's going to... we're just going to do a smite. So nearest visible unit was going to be these guys. 18 inches. All right, we got that. And that's going to be for 2 mortal wounds.
Picks off a boy.
Alrighty. All right, we're going to go into the shooting phase. All right, onto the shooting phase. We're going to start with this unit of warriors. I'm going to shoot my Death Spitter into your Plague Marines, and then the Venom Cannon is going to fire a long shot all the way into the Plague Burst Crawler. So starting with the Death Spitter, that's Assault 3. All right, we got 3 hits, and this is going to be Strength 5.
Toughness 8.
Toughness 8. Oh, on the Plague Marines.
Oh, Plague Marines. Toughness 5.
So we got 1 hit, and this is going to be -2.
-2?
Oh, -1 because of the new...
Armor of Contempt.
Armor of Contempt.
So this is going to be on a 4. Save. Nope.
Does not save it. Takes a wound. And then the Venom Cannon into the Plague Burst Crawler. Assault D3. That's going to be 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. This is going to be Strength 8. Toughness 8. So I need 4s. 1 hit, and this is going to be at -3.
-3?
Yeah.
Looking for the 5 up. No.
And that's going to be 2 damage. You reduced by 1, though, right?
Reduced by 1.
So Plague Burst Crawler takes a wound. All right, and then moving on to the Hive Tyrant, he's going to shoot his Venom Cannon into the Plague Burst Crawler, hitting on 2s. 3 hits. Gives me Strength 9. Wounding on 3s. We got 3 wounds at AP -3. I'm sorry, AP -3. Yep. For 4 damage each. Well, so 3 damage each with the -1.
All right, looking for file saves. Save 2.
All right, so you take 3 damage.
3 damage.
And then moving on to these warriors, we're going to have the 2 Death Spitters shoot into this unit of Terminators. Hitting on 3s. All hit. This is gonna be strength 5 to toughness 5. And it looks like we got 2 wounds. Yep, so -1 to your save for the death spitter.
Liver 3s.
All right, you save both of those. And then we're going to go on with the venom cannon into the plague burst crawler for 2 shots, 2 hits, strength 8. So we got 1 wound. And this is going to be -3, but -2 because of the armor of content.
Still 5. How much damage does that do?
That does D3.
Yeah.
2 damage, actually.
2 damage?
So it's reduced
Just
by 1. So just 1.
I'll take it.
Yeah, the little venom cannons, they're not as nasty as they used to be. But the bigger ones are a little bit better than they were. So kind of a trade-off there. All right, so now we're going to move into the charge phase. All right, onto the charge phase. We're going to start with this Carnifex. I need about, we measured it as like a 9. And I get to reroll my charges because of my High Fleet Behemoth. I did not swap out the hyper adaptation. So I get a 7, so I guess we're going to reroll that. 6, 7, 8. Let's double check that. I might be able to get to this guy. Nope, I do need a 9.
No.
So I'm going to...
Can a dice only be re-rolled once? Is that kicked into that?
I think I cannot command point reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he failed his charge. But the Horror Specs is gonna have a go at them.
Charges the same range.
Yep, same range.
Measures this at what, 6, 7?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Nice.
12. So he's gonna get that easily.
Yeah, wherever you want.
So we'll move him in right there.
I just want to check here real quick. I am going to spend a command point.
To heroically intervene.
Heroically intervene. So with Mortarian Anvil, it's going to be Mortarian Anvil's strategic ploy stratagem. Anything within 3 inches they can charge in as if they were a character.
Ooh, that's nasty.
So the Blight Lords are going to get in there.
Okay.
For 1 command point.
For 1 command point.
All right.
All right, so he spent that stratagem to heroically intervene. These
was able to get at least 1 mild into combat, hopefully pile in. We'll see how many I can get in. But
yeah, you pile in, I think. Pretty good. All right, was not expecting that. This game's full of surprises. All right, we're going to charge in with the Hormigons. We're going to go for the Death Shrouds and the Plague Marines.
For this, I'm setting another stratagem.
Oh, no!
I'm going to Overwatch.
Oh, wait. Who has Flamers?
These guys.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, so I have the double Plague Burst gauntlets on the commander and then 3 others, so that's 5 total. This is D6, and they are Flamer profile, so they all will automatically hit. We got 12, 15, 16, 20 shots. All right, this is strength 3 on toughness 3, so I'm looking for 4s here.
Do you want the dice box?
Well,
is it a lot?
Yeah, it's 20 shots, so. All right, 20 shots, and looking for 4s. These are plague weapons. So I'll reroll 1.
Yeah.
All right, a couple 2s. Rolling 5 1s. For a total of...
All right, he scored 11 hits on the Hormigons with the Flamers. No AP, so I need a 5-up save. And it looks like I saved 4 of them. I did cast Catalyst on these guys, so I do ignore damage on a 5. And I ignore 2 more. So looks like I'm going to lose 6 Hormigons in this. And then we're going to go on to the charge roll for that. Yeah, easily make it. So I'll remove my casualties and move these guys in. All right, on to the fight phase. We're going to start with the Horror Specs. I'm going to do 2 attacks with his Shoveling Claws on the Terminators, and then the rest of the attacks I'll put into the Plague Marines. So starting with the Shoveling Claws, I'm hitting on 3s. 2 hits, and this is going to be strength 7. No, I'm sorry, strength 14. Yeah, I'm reading the right. Strength times 2. Well, how about that? So we got 2 hits, and this is going to be AP -3, so -2 because of your...
Looking for force. Save 1.
This is going to be D3 + 3.
D3.
That's just going to kill one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so I rolled 3, so 6 damage on one of those.
Sounds good.
All right, now we're going to do the Ravenous Maw on the Plague Marines, hitting on 3s. And then we're going to be wounded, strength 7, toughness
5.
So wounding at 3s. Oh, not very good on the wound roll. I got 2, and this is going to be AP -0 for you with 1 damage.
Looking for 3s.
And the Marines are okay. Moving on to the Hormagaunts.
All right, so Death Guard choosing not to interrupt foolishly because we now have 42 attacks. 3 attacks each with 14 models. Strength 3, what are we hitting on?
We're hitting on 3s.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, no, we're hitting on 4s.
Excellent. All right, we have a chance. Here we go. This is our first 40, correct?
Yeah, this is 40, so I can roll 2 after this.
Absolutely.
I do get a reroll once because I did cast my...
1 second.
Hang on.
Because of the
Hive Tyrant. I did the thing in the command phase with the Hormagaunts, which lets them reroll. So. All right,
here are the rerolls on the ones.
Yeah, the ones, and then I add the 2 dice for the 2 extra attacks I didn't do yet. I should have done them separately in case I rolled a 1, but it doesn't matter. So, yeah, we score 5 more.
All right, strength 4, toughness 5, looking for 5.
Their strength 4 is a +1 on the charge for being
that's right.
Yeah. 2.
Woo! Here we go.
Saves.
AP?
No AP.
No AP. Looking for 3s. And I saved both of them. Ouchie. All right. 3 base attacks each, except for 4 with the champion. I'm going to be using the scything profile of them. So it's 2 attacks each. So 6, 12, 18, plus the additional 8 times 2. 22?
A ridiculous amount of attacks.
22 attacks.
All right, 22 attacks.
We got 22 attacks at 2. Also note, I have the Lord of Contagion. He is going to be allowing the hit rolls of 1 to be re-rolled.
All right.
Not to be confused with wound rolls. They have built-in plague weapons, which I'll be re-rolling 1s on the wound roll.
So re-rolling 1s on hit and wound.
Correct.
All right.
All right, here we go. 22 on 2s. Looks like I just got the 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's not going through. All right, so that's... All right, so this is strength 5 on toughness 2 with the -1 from there within contagion range. So I'm looking for 2s again, re-rolling 1s for plague weapons. Out of the box. And just this one.
And this guy.
And that guy. All right, that's... Oh, and this one. Sorry. Oops, out of the box.
All right, 22 armor saves at 6 up.
21.
21. Okay. You said it was AP -1, right?
Correct.
Well, I actually saved these, but I do have the... How much damage are these?
Oh, 1 apiece.
Oh, 1 apiece. Good. Excellent. I do shrug on a 5, thanks to my Catalyst Psychic Power. All right, so we lose only... Oops. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's a 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
All right, so with the Plague Marines, I decided to pile them in, just get a little bit closer, so maybe I can get some advancing on some of the backline warriors. I already have this objective secured, and if I can just keep the pressure on this offense, I think I'd be able to hold this as long as I keep them preoccupied up there. So 2 base attacks with the Plague Marines, except for the champion who has 3. So we got 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. All right, we're looking for 3s to hit. Again, re-rolling 1s.
Mm-hmm. And these are plague weapons, right?
These are plague weapons. Re-rolling these 3 1s. All right, let's go through. Strength 4 and toughness 2. We're looking for 2s. And we're rolling 1. All right. That is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 at AP -1.
8 at AP -1, so 6 up. I save 2. And Catalyst Shrug. Oh man, I need all these to be up. Oh, they're dead. I didn't think it was going to happen, but you never know.
I was hoping it wasn't going to happen.
So I'm going to move these guys. Would you like to consolidate?
I would.
So that's one unit of mine killed. So that's not going to help me with the grind them down secondary. Ooh, okay.
All right, so Plague Marine's going in first. I'm going to be 2 base attacks with Plague Knives. I think this guy has 12 wounds, right?
15.
15 wounds.
And a 4-up invuln.
I am within 6 inches of the Lord of Contagion, so I can use that. Marine. So, all right, just base attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13.
This is the Plague Marines?
Yep. 13 attacks. Looking for 3s. Rerolling 1s. Reroll 3 1s. All right. Taking the 2s out. And this is going to be strength 4.
So my toughness -1 is going to be 7.
7. Looking for 5s. Rerolling 1s. All right. We got 5 going through. AP -1.
AP -1. That's going to be a 3-up save for me. I fail 1.
Just 1 damage.
Yep. All right, he takes a wound.
All right, and then the Blight Lords piling in.
I'm going to spend a command point on Indomitable Monstrosity. It basically gives him transhuman.
Okay.
So 1 through 3s for wound will fail.
Sounds good. All right, so Blight Lord Terminators, just piling in, getting all of them to attack. Still have the champion, 4 attacks, and then 3 on the others for a total of 13. Looking for 3s, not spending command points to boost them down. Still within the aura of the Lord of Contagion to reroll 1s on hit rolls. Come on, baby. All right, look at that. That's pretty good. All right, taking the 1 and the 2 out.
That's pretty good for hitting.
That's pretty good. I think I'm still at 5, strength 5 to your toughness 7 -1, and then hitting on 4s because of your stratagem that you just used.
Mm-hmm.
The pseudo transhuman physiology.
But just for monsters.
That is just for monsters. All right, here we go. Plague weapons. Rolling the 1s.
Ooh. So 3?
3 going through at AP -2.
-2. That'll bring me up to a 4-up save. I also have a 4-up invuln.
Yep.
So. Oh! Damage on these?
1 damage each.
1 damage each. Yeah, we'll take it. So he's going to go down to 11 wounds remaining.
Slowly but surely, it will kill.
All right, now going into leadership.
Leadership,
Please.
Spending the 2 command points for Insane Bravery to keep the Plague Marines around. Roll the 1 for the Blight Lords, need a 5. Look at that, I can roll it again. I can roll it all day. So
How about that?
And end of your turn, anything you scoring?
I score nothing. Yeah, I score nothing. I think, though, I'm going to...
At the end of your turn, you can just remove any ones you want.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of grind them down. And overwhelming firepower.
Sure.
And what? Oh, I draw at the start of my
Yep.
next turn. Yep, so.
The secrecy.
Defend strongholds. So Ben's got to capture this to deny me those 5 points. I don't think that's happening. All right, so now we're going to go into Death Guard, turn 1.
All right, so Death Guard, round 1, first turn, going up to 2 command points. Damn, really put the pressure on me. I had to spend a lot of command points in that last battle, especially with this nasty horse specs. Got him down to 11 wounds. Let's see if I can do some more damage to it. Maybe get the Lure Contagion in there. It's going to be a long haul, though. We'll see. Speaking of my secondary objectives, I got the same one as Sam, so defend Stronghold. I am going to be having to defend this one. I'm going to have an onslaught of his other forces coming in there. It's kind of my mistake on the setup, kind of putting it right there. But you know what? I got a lot of guys there, and I'm pretty confident. I'm not going to get that one, so he's going to be scoring before me. Also got Extend Battle Lines. This one is going to be having a objective marker in my deployment zone as well as one in no man's land. Possibly thinking about this one right here, but I'd have to fall away or fall back. Might be a good idea to actually get the Lure Contagion in there. Don't think I'm going over there, but I definitely don't want that Parasite of Mortux flying over me. It's going to be no bueno. And then we got Raised Banners. Basically, this one's going to be performing an action. Once I'm on a objective marker in no man's land, I can perform the Raised Banner, and it's completed at the end of my turn as long as my units are still on that objective marker. Don't know how I'm going to be able to do that one because I am currently engaged on all fronts. Maybe I can do it with the Plague Marines, but I kind of want them to be active. Otherwise, I'm going to get trampled over. Got to get that Plague Burst Crawler on the move. All right, let's go into movement phase. All right, end of Death Guard movements, turn 1. I decided to move the Plague Burst Crawler over here. Probably try to get it out of line of sight of his Hive Lord over there, but I'm sure he'll be able to maneuver to get another shot on me.
You can still see it.
You can still see it. All right, well, I can still see you then. So, fell back with my Blightlord Terminators, shifted my Death Shrouds to kind of get into the face of the Horse Specs. Got my Lord of Contagion in there as well to give him the buff as well as kind of show his mettle in the action. I did decide to fall back with the Plague Marines on this objective marker to get it secured, and then hunkering down over here, actually in order to do Raised Banners so they will not be participating in shooting or any type of fighting.
You are raising a banner. Okay.
Yeah, I got to score these secondaries while I still can. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We see actions. Going to Psychic Phase. Immediately ending Psychic Phase since I don't have anything. We'll go to shooting. Starting with shooting, think I'm going to be, my Plague Marine units are ineligible as well as my Blight Lords. Plague Burst Crawler is going to be going in as well as the Death Shrouds. All right, Plague Burst Crawler is going to be splitting fire. We're going to be doing 2 entropy cannons into the Carnifex.
Yes.
And we are going to be doing both the Plague Burst Mortar and the Heavy Sluggers into the Parasite of Vortex. Just worried about losing Obsect over here as well as just getting harassed with whatever else those Parasites do. Damn Parasites. All right, let's start over with the Parasite of Vortex. We're going to be doing Heavy Sluggers. This is going to be 4 hits, looking for 3s. 3 go off. It's going to be Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, looking for 4s. Not plague weapons. That's going to be 2 going through, AP -1.
-1, I have a 5-up save.
Look at that.
Wow.
All right, Plague Burst Mortar coming in, D6. Of course, 2 shots. All right, here we go. Looking for 3s. Got both. It's going to be Strength 8 to Toughness 5. Looking for 3s. This is a plague weapon. 2 going through at AP -2.
6 up.
Those are 2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece. All right, he's down to 2 wounds remaining.
2 wounds remaining. And then we got entropy cannons going into the Carnifex. Looking for 3s. Oh, well,
Failed?
I cannot afford to reroll that, so we will not be. All right, we got the Death Shroud. They're going to be doing their Plague Burst Gauntlets into the Haruspecs. We got 5d6 shots. Look at that. 12, 15, 20, 24. All right, looking for 3s to hit on these 23.
Is a flamer, though?
These are flamers. Oh, yep, so they automatically.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. All right, so this is Strength 3 on Toughness 7. Plague weapon. Yeah. So, rerolling 1.
How can a flamer be a plague weapon?
Yeah, right.
2 1, 3 1s?
3 1s.
And you're looking for 6s, right?
Looking for 6s.
I got
3.
3. No AP, right?
No AP.
It's going to be a 2-up save. I'm gonna command point reroll one of those.
Oh, that's 3 hits. Going down.
Actually, it's just 2.
Just 2?
Yeah, because I rerolled, but I rolled an extra die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just 2 going down to 9.
So 2 goes down to 9.
Sounds good. All right. My only charges are going to be with the Death Shroud. I'm sorry, I'm going into charge phase. Only charges I'm going to be doing is with Lord of Contagion as well as the Death Shroud Terminators going into the higher specs. So we'll start with the Lord of Contagion. Didn't pre-measure, but I think I'm looking for a 5 or a 6 just to get into the areas that I want it to be. And I got a 9. I'll just be moving right over on the side right here. These guys, looking for about a 2 to get at least 1 model in. A little bit more would help. Getting a 9 as well.
I think you got it.
Pushing these guys just underneath this disgusting tongue. Oh god, look at that. He must have been eating something else, not Death Guard.
Guardsman, probably.
Guardsman. All right, and we're going to be going to the fight phase. Starting off with the Death Shroud Terminators. So 4 attacks with the champion, and then 5 attacks with the champion and 4 attacks with the other ones. It's going to be 12, 17 base. I think I'm going to go with the scything profile again because I still have to roll 4s with their cleave ability. So yeah, we'll just go for more attacks than less. All right, with the scything profile, I'm going to have 24 attacks. They are within the aura range of the Lord of Contagion, so I'll be rolling 1s for my attack rolls. Or for my hit rolls, I should say. All right, get these 1s. And re-rolling. Looking for anything but 1. All right, got 2 1s out of there. All right, we got Strength 5 on Toughness 7 still. This is going to be looking for 5s, re-rolling 1s for plague weapons.
Oh, that's a bunch of 1s.
That is a bunch of 1s and a bunch of 5s. That was a 2?
Yeah.
Did I pick that? All right.
If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments.
All right, here we go. Looking for 5s or 6s. All right, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
11 at AP minus 1. On the horror specs.
All right, this is going to be a 3-up save.
Methinks you've already used your command point reroll.
Did I?
Yeah.
In the fight phase?
Yep.
When?
Yeah, maybe not. I think it was in the shooting phase. Correct. Yep.
Yeah. This is damage.
Just 1 apiece.
1 apiece. I will reroll one of those.
Yeah.
Ah.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Going down to 4.
He is hurting.
Gonna attempt to attack with my Lord of Contagion.
I will. He's got 4 wounds. I'm not going to interrupt.
All right. The model that you bring in is the model that dies the fastest, right?
Hang on.
All right. The Hardspecs has decided to interrupt on the Lord of Contagion or the Death Shrouds. Just interrupting the fight phase. I don't know who you're targeting.
I'm targeting your Warlord.
Lord of Contagion. Here we go. He does have the hulking physique on him, so 1 to toughness, but basically the biggest thing is 1 to 3s on the wound roll do not count.
Okay. I'm strength 8 because I was charged this turn.
Yep.
And I'm going to be using the Ravenous Maw, so I make 3 hit rolls instead of 1. So 5 attacks, 3 hit rolls. That's 15 attacks.
Yep.
And he's on his lowest bracket, so he's going to be hitting on 5s.
Three, 4?
4 hits. And this is going to be strength 8 to your toughness. But I need 4s.
You need 4s to hit.
1.
1.
Yeah, it's -0.
-0. Looking for 2. Got the 5. All right, Lord of Contagion, bringing it back. You got 4 wounds on you. He has 6 attacks. All right, so the Lure Contagion, he has 5 base attacks, hits on 2, and with the Plague Reaper, it's going to be Strength 12, AP -3, and 3 damage apiece. He also does have the Warp Insect Hive Relic. He can reroll hit rolls as well as reroll wound rolls. So for the hits, we'll be looking for 2s. I'll go through. With this, I'm going to be looking for 4s. Strength 12 on toughness 7. Because it's not double. Or
3s.
3s?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the -1, just in the innate play, or in that cleave profile, it's strength 1. So I will be looking for 4s. I am going to reroll these 4 dice.
That's so good.
All right. We got 4 going through, AP -3.
AP -3. I'm going to use my 4-up invuln.
Yep.
I need to make all of these.
You need to make
Yeah,
three
of
of
these.
them.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Ah.
Death throws?
Yeah, he does have death throws. On a 6-up. Does not.
No death throws. All right. The great beast of the Harspecks has been vanquished. And that'll be the second unit that I've killed.
Kind of a big nothing burger this game.
All right. That'll be the end of the fight phase. Nothing else. We're going to morale. I haven't lost any units. All the units that had taken any damage are off the board, except for the Parasite of Mortex. Let's see here. So this defense stronghold is achieved during the first battle.
At the end of my next turn.
At the end of your next turn, so nothing on there. Extending the battle lines. This is at the end of your next turn as well. Raise banners. I'm at the end of my turn. I will be scoring that 5 or 4. Is it 4?
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything.
Oh, it's 5 then.
All right. Just innate 5.
I score 5 for defense stronghold. You did
Excellent.
not take this from me.
Yep, and that was on my turn. And then also too, at the end of each battle round, each player scores 1 victory point for each enemy unit that was destroyed. I destroyed the Horsepecks as well as the Hormagaunts for 2 to a max of 3.
Yep.
Okay. Taking it back to turn 2, starting with Tyranids.
Okay, Tyranids, turn 2. I have to make up some points. So primaries, command phase, we'll start with that. So I drew my new objectives. I had to burn 1 because I was not going to get it. That was area denial. I basically had to have more units in the center than Ben, and obviously that's not happening. So I had to deploy teleport homers. Basically, I have to complete an action, which I achieve at the end of my turn if it's by an infantry or has OBSEC. I have to do that in Ben's deployment zone. Secure no man's land. Basically, I have to have both of the objectives in no man's land at the end of...
Your turn or my
I think it's at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Oh, at the end of my turn.
Oh, nice.
At the end of my turn. So if I can somehow take that from Ben, probably not going to happen. And then hold the line. This one is... I just have to keep Ben 3 inches away from my deployment zone, which is kind of here.
Yeah, 6 inches away from the center point.
Right, so... and that's completed at the... end of my opponent's next turn, so at the end of Ben's turn if he can't get in range. So yeah, I do score 7 points for the primaries because I have this one and I have this one over here. So that's 3 plus 4. And then also I will be doing my synaptic imperative. So I will select a unit within 6 inches of these guys.
Yep.
Or with their, yeah.
Yep.
He's going to... 6s to hit, score an additional hit.
Sure.
For him. And then the Hive Tyrant, well, we'll do the Zone Throw on him, so I get to roll 3 dice, all that good stuff. Help him also strike Immortals. And then the Hive Tyrant's ability is reroll a hit roll of 1. And that's in Synaptic Link range. So, I think... if the Carnifex, he is. Okay, so I'm linking from the Neurothrope to the Carnifex, I get to reroll hit rolls of 1 on him. All right, that is the command phase, and now we will go into the movement. All right, movement phase complete. I advanced these warriors, and I got them just in range, so I can secure this objective and then keep it if they move away, because they do have OPSEC. And I moved my Parasite into the deployment zone, so he's going to be performing the deploy teleport homers action because he is infantry. Oh, I sure hope so.
I think he is. I think I read that.
Is he?
Character infantry.
Yes. Okay, good. You never know. Yeah, and then I moved my Hive Tyrant up this way. Neurothrope I positioned cleverly, which you'll see in the Psychic phase. Move my Carnifex up, move my Warriors up. So now we're going to go into the Psychic phase. The Hive Tyrant is going to cast Onslaught onto the Warriors.
So they're allowed to advance?
Yes, I get a roll.
Yep.
3 dice because of the Neurothrope buff. All right, that goes off. And then he's going to cast the Horror on, I guess, those Plague Marines. Actually, yeah, he can see them. They're sticking up over the rock. And that goes off. So they're scared.
-2 leadership?
Yeah, -2 leadership. Neurothrope is going to cast Catalyst on the Carnifex. Do I want to cast Catalyst? Yeah, we're going to cast Catalyst on the Carnifex. Goes off. And then we're going to do a Smite. And the nearest visible enemy unit happens to be your Warlord. I positioned him just right so that he's the only thing he can see.
For sure.
So it's going to be 5. Ooh, 10. Do I get +1 to cast? Because if I do, that is a super smite. Add 1 to psychic test taken for this model. So I rolled an 11.
If you roll an 11 or more,
that's a spider. Oh my gosh, a spider came down from the ceiling. Kill it. Don't throw it away. Just kill it, man.
All right, hold on. It's bad luck. Okay, no.
Is it bad luck to kill a spider?
Absolutely.
My experience.
So on an 11 or a 12, it's the super smite?
Yes.
Okay.
11 or more, it's a super
so
smite.
It's D6.
D6. 5.
Reduced by 1?
Reduce damage of weapons, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think psychic doesn't count.
All right. He's down to need 2.
Wow. That was unexpected.
You got lucky.
I did. I kind of needed it, though. All right, so now we're going to go on to the shooting phase. All right, we're going to start the shooting phase off with the Hive Tyrant shooting his Venom Cannon into your Plague Burst Crawler.
Yep.
All right, so it's going to be heavy 3, hitting on 2s. All hit. Ooh, 3 6s. Strength 9, toughness 8.
Yep. Oh!
Nothing.
Nothing. With 1 command point left.
Hold on.
You get to reroll 1.
He does not have the core. Never mind. Because that's the Tyranid Warrior thing. Well, that was disappointing. We're gonna go Tyranid Warriors next. They're gonna unload all of their guns into this unit of Terminators.
Okay.
So we'll start with the Venom Cannon. Do 3 shots. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. This is going to be strength 7.
Plus 5. 3s.
3s. AP -1.
AP -1. All right, looking for 3s. 1 goes through.
It's just 1 damage.
All right, going down to 2.
And the Death Spitters.
2 of them?
Yep.
3 attacks.
Yep. 3 attacks each, 2 of them hitting on 3s. Oops. And this is going to be strength 5, your toughness 5. So look at the 4s. Just 1.
AP?
It would be -1, but you know, Marines, armor, whatever.
For 2. Close. Got it.
You got it. All right. We're going to do this unit of warriors, and they're going to shoot all of their guns into the Death Shroud Terminators. Yep. So, starting with the Devourer.
Yep.
5 shots.
3s.
Hitting on 3s. Yeah, what's the strength of the Devourer these days?
5.
4. It's strength 4.
Okay. Just looking for 5s then.
Looking for 5s. 1. No AP.
No AP. Look for 2. Got it.
Alright, and then we'll do the Death Spitter. 2 hits. 1 wound.
AP?
Minus 0.
Minus 0?
Oh, minus 1.
Minus 1, and then drop it down.
Well, it was minus 2, so it's minus 1.
Okay. 3.
1 damage. And Venom Cannon. 1 shot. Hits. Wounds. Minus 2.
Minus 2. Looking for the 4 involved. How much damage on that?
That's just 1.
Just 1? Yeah, let's take it.
Did I kill one?
No.
Ah!
It's down to 1 though.
Blast. Okay. That's it for my shooting phase. Now we're going to go on to the charge phase. I'm going to charge this unit of Plague Marines with my Hive Tyrant.
Yep.
Got a 7. I think. Is that good? That's good?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you get within 1 inch, yeah.
Stomp around. We're going to also charge that unit with my warriors. We can now because I cast that psychic power on them. 8. Yep, that'll do it. And then last, we're going to charge your champion. Can I get within an inch of the Plague Marines? 2. No, it doesn't look like it. So just, yeah, we'll just charge your Warlord with the Carnifex. That's got it. I'm going to spend... actually, I'm not going to spend it. I don't think I need it. I'll probably be able to kill him. Yeah. All right.
I'm going to spend a strat command point then to heroically intervene with these 2 units.
Both units can do that.
Yeah, anything within 3 inches of the target that was charged.
All units or just 1?
All units that were within 3 inches of the charged unit. As long as any unit can make it within engagement range with the target that was charged.
Okay.
They are allowed to heroically intervene.
Oh, then maybe I will use that stratagem. All right, we're going to look up some stuff in the book. All right, so before Ben moves the stuff in, I'm going to spend 1 command point on Trampling Charge, which lets me deal mortal wounds after making a charge roll. Select 1 enemy unit with engagement range of the monster and roll a d6. I rolled a 2. If the monster has Horned Chitin, which this guy does, the enemy unit suffers 3 mortal wounds on a 2 to 4. On a 5+, the unit suffers d3 plus 3. So he takes 3 mortal wounds.
All right.
So that'll come in handy for dishing my attacks out to the Terminators. And Ben will heroically intervene with his other guys. So it's 1 kill tally for me for this battle round.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to start off the fight phase. Ben does have 2 command points. Will he interrupt?
Oh, sorry, I have 1.
Oh, you have 1 command point. So you cannot interrupt. Because you spent a command point to heroically intervene.
Correct.
With that stratagem.
Yep.
Perfect. So I get to kill you at my leisure. So we'll start with the Carnifex, though, on the Terminators, I think.
Sure.
They gotta go. Okay, so just... So Carnifex, I'm going to deal all my attacks to these Terminators because they have to go. He gets a Bone Mace attack, so I'm just going to do that one first, hitting on a 3. That one hits, and this is going to be Strength +1. So I'm strength 8 right now in the charge because of my adrenal glands and because I'm a behemoth unit that charged. So this is going to be a strength 8 attack, hitting on 3. Oh, okay. All right, so now I'm going to attack the Terminators with my crushing claws. He's going to be hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s because of my
Synaptic link.
Synaptic link, thank you. So that hits. This 2 does not. And because I did the Synaptic Imperative with the Tyranid Warriors, the 6 will score an additional hit. So these are going to be strength 12. Your toughness 5. So I need 2s. And these all wound. And these are going to be AP -3.
Flavor Force.
4 of them?
How much damage do they do?
D3 + 3.
D3 + 3?
Yes.
Alright, well then I'm rerolling 1. Oh, come on.
Does that whip the unit?
I don't know. You have to roll.
4 of them? Oh, a D3 + 3?
You have to roll.
I suppose. All right, the first one with 1 wound.
Wait, is it 4 attacks?
Yeah.
Total? Alright, yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, math. Math is on my side. It's another kill tally for me. All right, now we're going to move on to the warriors into these Marines. So I'm going to pile in. All right, the warriors with their dual bone swords hitting on 3s. They have 4 attacks each. And also wounding on 3s. All right, so we got 6 at minus. So with all your debuffs and everything, it's going to be effectively -1 AP and 1 damage each.
Okay. Looking for force.
Looks like 1 will die.
Yep.
All right, and then moving on to the Hive Tyrant. All right, on to the Hive Tyrant with his Reaper of Obliterax. He has 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for the Lash Whip. So those all hit. And I'm going to be double your strength, so wounding on 2s. And for each successful wound, it's going to be a mortal wound because of my relic. All right, so we have 5 mortal wounds in addition to 5 regular wounds. At effective AP -3 for an effective 2 damage.
Success. All right, that's 10 total.
Yes.
All right. Another unit wiped.
All right, that's all my attacks. So now you get to fight back with your
Plague
Marines.
Marines. Pile in.
Yeah, go ahead and pile those in and see what they can do.
So Plague Marines coming in to finish off an attack. It's going to be 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15.
15 attacks on the Carnifex. All right, where are they going? Right here?
Yeah. Look for 3s. All right, strength 4.
Toughness 6.
Number 5s. 5 going through. AP minus. Oh, 6 going through. AP minus
1?
1.
AP -1. All right. Hold on a second. All right, I have a 3-up save with the AP -1. Ooh, I actually failed 2 of those. damage on those?
Just one piece.
All right, so he takes 2 wounds. It'll bring him down to 7. And I think there's no morale that we have to do. And do I score? I do score deploy Tilbert Homer for my parasite. So that's going to be 5 points for me. I did not secure No Man's Land because you still have that one over there. And I score hold the line at the end of your turn. All right, so I get 5 victory points at the end of my turn. And then we're going to go on to Death Guard, turn 2.
All right, Death Guard, turn 2. So I only control the 1 objective out of No Man's Land, scoring me 4 points. Sam was able to storm in and pretty much kill all my Plague Marines, taking that objective.
This is almost contested, but he's just out of range, unfortunately. So I have more OBSEC models in range.
Yeah. So the new ones that I drew, so I wasn't able to do defend storm or stronghold. Again, he took away that 1 in my deployment zone, so I was unable to score that. Storm hostile objective. So if I control 1 or more objective markers that were controlled by your opponent at the start of your turn, so I could definitely possibly score that. Your opponent did not control any objective markers at the start of your turn. You control objective markers in your opponent's deployment zone, and then also to this one, like Sam was saying, capture enemy outposts. I do not think I'm going to be able to get out to that objective marker, so that might be a lost cause, something to discard at the end of my phase. Going up to 1 command point, let's go into movement. All right, so movement phase was pretty lackluster. I'm just moving my Blightlord Terminators, trying to get back this objective marker right here, get them in the line of sight with the Parasite of Mortex. Probably get rid of that. Keep these guys here. Put that Plague Burst Crawler to work into those guys as well. So we'll go into Psychic. We'll immediately end Psychic, and then we'll go into the shooting phase. All right, for first shooting, I am using my only strategy points, or my command points, to use the Blightning, give 3 models pistol 6. With them in close range, they'll be able to shoot at the Carnifex. So 18 shots here, 3. Going to be looking for 3s to hit. And no rerolls, so just taking these guys.
Are these plague weapons though?
All right. Strength 4, toughness 6 is going to be 5s, rerolling 1s for plague weapons. All right, just 1.
AP?
No AP.
Saved.
All right, second we're going to do Blightlord Terminators into. We're going to do 2. Actually, we'll just do them all. All the combi bolters into the Parasite of Mortex. All right, so that is going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 4, 8, 12. Looking for 3s here to hit. All right. We got 7, and it's going to be strength 4.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4 within contagion range with a minus.
Yeah, I minus 1.
Okay. Looking for force. So that is 4 going through, no AP.
4 up save. I fail 3 of them. Parasite is down. It's 1 kill tally for you this battle round.
Plague Burst Crawler, everything into your Hive Tyrant.
Ooh, I'm quaking in my boots.
Yeah, we'll see.
Quaking in my chitin.
All right, let's start off with Entropy Cannons. This is 2 out of 3.
What's your contagion range?
It's currently 6.
I am in contagion.
All right, here we go. Looking for 3s. All right, I got 1. This is gonna be strength 8.
Toughness 7.
Looking for 3s. That is not a plague weapon. All right, Plague Burst Mortar. 6 shots.
Oh. Boxcar.
3s. All but 1. And this is going to be strength 6.
E5s.
E5.
You're not double.
Plague Burst Mortar is 8 Sorry.
Oh, you need 3s.
Looking for 3s. Reroll 1s. All right, so that is going to be 4 going through at AP minus 2.
AP minus 2. All right, so I got a 4 up invuln, or a 4 up reduced armor. So I save 2 and take 2.
It's going to be 2 damage apiece for 4 total.
All right, so he's going to be down to 9 wounds.
And then we got 4 heavy sluggers at 3s. Strength 5, looking for 5s on 3. Nothing. We'll go into charge phase. Black Lords are going to be just charging the Tyranid warriors along.
I'm going to spend a command point and fire Overwatch.
All right, make it so.
All right, Death Spitters. 3 hits with the Death Spitters. Holy cow. Strength 5. Toughness 5. So 1 at 1 AP.
3. Got it.
And Venom Cannon. 2 shots. No hits. All right. Charge away.
Charging. All right. Rolling a 9. I'm going to get it just right on the side here.
Oops. Oh. I am going to heroically intervene with my Hive Tyrant.
So within 3 inches? I think it's just outside.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Whew. All right. Fight phase. We're going to start with the Blight Lord Terminators. So this is going to be 3 attacks each. 3 attacks each, except for with the champion. So it's going to be 4, 10, 13. All right, 13 attacks, looking for 3s. Take away the 1 on the 2s. All right. This is going to be strength 6.
Toughness 4.
Rerolling once. That'll be 5 going through at AP minus 2.
It's gonna be a 6-up save for me. Save 1 damage.
1 apiece.
1 apiece. That's gonna kill a warrior and give 1 a wound.
All right. Fight back.
Yes. I'm gonna fight with the Carnifex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pause it. All right, we're gonna do the Bone Mace. Hits, and it's gonna be Strength 7.
Wounds.
Wounds. Yes, that was.
AP.
It's gonna be AP effective -1 for 1 effective damage.
Closer.
All right, 1 damage. And then we're gonna do Deciding Talons. So it's gonna be 6 attacks. That's a bummer. I do get to reroll once. That's gonna be, do 3's count. Yeah, strength 6. Yeah, that's gonna be 3 at -2 for 2 damage.
Save 1.
All right.
2 damage each.
Yeah. They're normally 3 damage each.
All right, attack back. I got 5 Plague Marines still in there, so that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. 3, 6, 9, 11. 2 more 3s. And strength 4, toughness 6.
6.
Looking for 5. Reroll ones. That's 4 going through. Make your last one.
That's gonna be a 3-up save for me. I don't know. No command point, so I take a damage. Down to 6.
All right.
I'm doing warriors.
Yep.
All right, 8 attacks. The dual bone swords hitting on 3s. Oh, man, these Tyranid dice let me down. You're gonna be strength 5 because they were charged this turn. And it's 1.
Safe.
You're good.
Morale, I lost 2 guys, which brings me down to 6. Pass. Nothing over there.
Yep, auto pass over there.
All right. That is the end of my turn. I am... So you currently have 2 guys with OBSEC. I have 4.
You got that one back.
I got that one back. So you control 1 or more objective markers that were controlled by your opponent at the start of your turn.
Oh.
If either of the following. So I am going to be scoring that one for 5.
Okay.
Or is that 4?
5.
Okay, 5. And at the end of your turn, if you control an objective marker in your opponent's zone. So I will just be scoring the 5 as a secondary.
I'm gonna score 5 for hold the line.
Hold the line.
because
All right.
You did not get within range.
Very true. I needed to try to get back my objective markers. All right.
All right, Tyranids, turn 3. Command phase. I'm gonna be scoring 7 points for having 3 and 4. Also, we're going to do the Synaptic Imperative, so from the Warriors to the Carnifex, just within 6 inches. So he's going to... I'm sorry, no, 6 is scoring an additional hit. The Hive Tyrant is going to use his Synaptic Link from here to here, so that the Carnifex will be able to reroll once. And the Zoanthrope, or Neurothrope, is going to use his... his ability on the Hive Tyrant, so I get to roll 3 dice in the Psychic phase, and all that good stuff that I've been doing this whole game. All right, so now we're gonna go on to the movement phase. Actually, I have 1 command point. I will fall back with the Carnifex, just like so. All right, so now we're gonna go into the movement phase, the rest of the movement phase. All right, my movement phase, I fell back with the Carnifex. I moved my warriors up. I moved my Zoanthrope and my Neurothrope, and I moved my Hive Tyrant over here. So now we're gonna go into the Psychic phase. Starting with the Hive Tyrant, we're gonna cast Onslaught on the Carnifex. And I get that. And then we're going to do a Smite with the Hive Tyrant on those Terminators. And that goes off for 1 mortal wound. And now the Zoanthrope, or I keep calling it a Zoanthrope. Neurothrope is going to also do Smite on the Terminators. And that does go off because I add 1 to my Psychic test.
It's at a 5 anyways.
Well, it would be a 6 because I already cast Smite.
Right.
Yeah. And that's going to be for another mortal wound. So 1 dies, all right. Going into the shooting phase, the Hive Tyrant is going to shoot into the tank. Plagueburst Crawler. And that's going to be 3 hits. Strength 9. Wow. No wounds. Nothing. The Tyranid warriors are going to shoot all their guns into those Plague Marines. So starting with the Devourer, 5 shots. All miss. Alright, I gotta grab new dice. Death Spitter. 2 hits. No wounds. Venom Cannon. 1 shot. 1 hit. And 1 wound.
AP?
That's going to be -1 for 1.
Save on 4.
Wow, a whole lot of nothing. All right, well, that's fine. Now we're going to go into the charge phase. The Carnifex is going to charge into your Plague Marines. I rolled on 11. Actually, we'll do this. Come around. We're going to sneak around the rack here. I'm going to spend a command point for my trampling charge. So you take 3... I think that might actually be D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. So trampling charge, because he has Horned Chitin on a 5+, that's going to be D3 plus 3 mortal wounds into that unit.
Sounds good. You want to roll your D3?
Yes. 1.
4.
So 4 mortal wounds. And the Tyranid warriors are going to charge into those Plague Marines. I got an 11 for that. So we'll bring them in. Hive Tyrant is going to charge those Terminators for an 11. Wow, I keep rolling 11s. It's kind of crazy. And we'll go into the fight phase. We'll start with the Carnifex. Okay, fight phase, starting off with the Carnifex with his tail attack, his Bone Mace. That does not hit. Regular attacks, I get 4, +1 for charging, and then +2 for the Scything Talons. Hitting on 3s. And we are going to be strength 8 on the charge plus... So yeah, strength 8, so I'm not double, so I still need 3s. So that's going to be 3 wounds at AP effective -2 for an effective of 2 damage.
2 for 5s. 2 go through?
2 go through. Alright, now I'll select the warriors next. So they will pile in. And we're going to make their attacks. Alright, the warriors with their Scything Talons, that's going to be 5 attacks each. Hitting on 3s. And we're going to be wounding on 4s. I am strength... Actually, I'm strength 6 this turn because I charged, so I'm actually wounding on 3s. That was a 4. That's going to be 7. At
AP?
no AP.
All right. 3s. Dead.
Dead. All right. Now we'll move on to the Hive Tyrant next. Okay, the Hive Tyrant is up next with his 5 attacks. Rerolling 1s with the Lash Whips. Hitting on 2s, they all hit. I am wounding on 2s as well because I am double your toughness. And any successful wound is an additional mortal wound. Okay, so that's going to be 4 wounds and 4 mortals. And these are going to be at an effective -3 for 2 damage.
4 of them go. 2 go
of them.
through, so 4, and then how much damage base?
2 each.
2 each, so 2, 4, 8, so 3, 6, 1's down to 1.
1's down to 1. And then we'll do the other set of Tyranid warriors. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. All right, we got 5 wounds. No AP.
Dead boy.
Dead boy. Oh, you know what? I didn't even draw my secondaries. Let's see what I got. Assassination. Kill a character. That's not happening. And investigate site. That's an action. Okay, well, that's yeah, that's fine. All right, so I do secure no man's land, so I will get 5 points for that.
Yep.
Oh, did we at the end of the last battle round, did we add up the kill tallies?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I had 2 and you had 1.
Okay.
So that'll bring
6 and 11.
Yep, 6 and 11. It's so hard to read. All right, that is Tyranids turn 3 on 2 Death Guard.
Right, Death Guard command phase, round 3, going up to a 1 command point. I do not control any objective markers. Sam was able to take me off of everything, leaving me with just my Plague Burst Crawler. I'm going to draw a new behind enemy lines. Look at that, another one that I will not be able to score. Look at that objective way over there. He played it right. All right, let's go to movements. Movements, you know what? I'm just going to stay right there. We'll go to Psychic. I'll immediately end my Psychic phase as I have been the whole game. Let's go to shooting. Everything into the Hive Tyrants. All right, 2 entropy cannons. That's going to be one of them. This is strength 8. You're within contagion range.
That's going to be toughness 7.
7, looking for a 3. Got a 5. Entropy cannon is AP -4.
All right, so I have 4 up invuln. Damage?
3 plus D3 plus 3. So 4 damage.
I think it's down to 5.
Let's do heavy sluggers. Looking for 3s. Strength 5, toughness 6, you said? 5s.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7. Alright, either of them. And then the Plague Burst Mortar. 1 shot. Use my command point to reroll that. 2 shots. 3s. 1. And this is going to be strength 8 again. Going through, AP -2.
Save.
Save. All right, let's go to charge. Plague Burst Crawler into the Hive Tyrant.
You're charging him?
2. I don't have any command points to do that.
Wow.
So that's going to be the end of my 3rd round.
All right, I think this game's going to be wrapping up pretty quick, but Tyranids. So I score
5, 4, and 3,
So
7, 12.
your turn marked the end of that battle round. So
Yep.
and I got 2 kill tallies for that. So I scored 2 kill tallies already.
Sure.
At the end of that last round. And then yeah, I maxed out on the primary, so that's gonna be 12 points. And then what do I draw for my? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter, right? Extend battle lines. Yeah. Do you want to roll it out, or do you want to?
Kill my Plague Burst Crawler.
You want me to table you completely?
Show how powerful the Tyranids are.
All right. This kind of hurts me to do it, but you know, he wants it. He wants
Do
the
it with your
punishment.
Neurothrope. I bet you can kill with your Neurothrope.
I bet. Yeah. We're just gonna line up everybody.
Get him in within 6 inches so that I can blow up.
If only. All right, on to Psychic. Neurothrope. Smite. Goes off on an 11, because I had 1. Super Smite. For 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, it's going down to 4.
Hive Tyrant. Smite. Goes off. 2 mortal wounds.
Down to 2.
Shooting phase. Hive Tyrant. Shooting. 3 hits. And 3 wounds. -2.
5 up save. Save 1. Damage.
Save 1. Damage is going to be effective 2 each.
I don't blow up.
Does not blow up. And that is the game. The new Tyranids. Very tough. Very nasty. They are scary again.
My Terminators got killed in 1 turn.
So, once again, Ben's winning streak is finally over.
Crushed. My 2nd loss to the Tyranid forces. They are definitely a force to be reckoned with. I feel like I know what I have to do. Unfortunately, some of my stuff's being painted up. I got to find a way to deal with mitigating those mortal wounds. I think that was the thing that really got me. So
yeah, I feel like zoanthropes are a little broken at the moment.
I think your stratagems as well as your relics. I mean, you've got mortal wound stuff, stacked all over the place. So if I'm putting my bigger guys out there, they're just at risk of dropping. So I need them to hang around a little bit more, probably get the charge off more often, and screen better. And I'm just going to need more units to do that. So
indeed. Well, I hope you enjoyed this battle report, match play Tempest of War. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to our channel. We got more battle reports coming in the future. And I guess that's all we got.
See you next time.